全民朋友们，大家好，欢迎观看本期视频，这里是解说阿飞。今天为大家带来的是德拉霍亚早期的一场拳王赛。这场比赛发生于1994年11月18日，在美国的拉斯维加斯，14战全胜、13场 KO 对手的霍亚挑战美国拳王卡尔格里菲斯，双方争夺 WBO 轻量级拳王头衔。这也是德拉霍亚职业生涯中的首场冠军赛。废话不多说，我们直接来看比赛。
At the press conference a couple of days ago, kind of stuck his mouth out and said that he would knock De La Hoya out.
Well, let me tell you, Carl Griffith is no ordinary fighter. If De La Hoya manages to knock out Carl Griffith, I will be as impressed as everyone else should be in this arena. On the other hand, it wouldn't surprise me if Carl Griffith put up a great fight and could make life miserable for Oscar De La Hoya. He's that good of a fighter. So De La Hoya wins this fight and handily. Give him his due.
De La Hoya trying the right hand early. And you notice, Joe, when he throws that right hand, he really plants down on that back foot and tries to get all of the thrust behind it that he has to offer.
Well, you know, a lot of people don't know this, but De La Hoya is a converted southpaw. He was a left-hander as a kid. That's why most of his power is in that left hand. And you see him go to it often. He uses that right hand just to touch you so he can whip that left uppercut and left hook. You see how he wants to set for the left hand, but he'll touch you with that just to throw those 2 and 3 left hooks.
And that's been a well-kept secret. That's a surprise to many boxing fans out there, Joe. Not many people knew that about the conversion. And there you can see the power of the left hand of De La Hoya.
Boy, he just got Griffith with a nice little left hook. One thing about De La Hoya, if you back him up and throw a right hand, he will counter it with a left hook. He's brilliant at doing that. So if you step in, throwing a right hand against De La Hoya, you better have that chin tucked and be ready to duck. Just like that. You see his first punch is a left hand counter.
No one's gone past 8 rounds with Oscar. You can see he's starting to pick up the pace here. It's a round 1 to midweight bracket.
Well, you can see De La Hoya now. He's not even backing up. He's ready to fight. He's standing in the middle of the ring. He looks focused. He's landing real good combinations, and they're coming off fast and hard.
And you notice the spread of his legs. He's not backing up. He's not bouncing. He's strictly standing there and taking his shots and eluding the shots from Griffith, most of them.
Well, he's so strong that Carl Griffith right now is a little hesitant to come in. He's trying to play a cat and mouse game, and I don't know if that's well advised. I think he'd be better off doing that, taking every opportunity to try to get in close to De La Hoya. Because if De La Hoya gets that little bit of range on you with those long, whippy left hooks, boy, it could be trouble.
No body shots, most of it going up top, and both fighters headhunting here in round number 1. As we move into the final 30 seconds here of the opening round, this one scheduled for 12. And Griffith, ranked number 7 by the WBO, takes a pretty good left hand, and that took him off his equilibrium, and he goes down.
It was a beautiful left hook right on the tip of the chin. It hurt Carl Griffith. He went down the one. If De La Hoya has enough time, he can stop him here. But there's only a few seconds left in the round.
The left hand has been the punch. This pet punch to the hook. De La Hoya scoring a knockdown.
Set him up with a right hand.
Boom, right on the tip of the chin. Caught him backing out too, which is a no-no against De La Hoya. There he goes. He's throwing his. There is that left hook, and that one actually caught him high. The second one right on the ear as he was going down. But here it is again. Look, boom, right there. Griffith had his hand up, but it still caught him on the tip of the chin. Left uppercut. He resets. De La Hoya. Boom, right in the belly. And here's the one that just glances off the side of Griffith's head, but he was very hurt at that point. Griffith better get on his horse, or this might be his last.
And he's wasting no energy. Everything that he throws out is with bad intentions. And it's round number 2 underway. We'll see if Griffith tries something different. Good jab there from Griffith.
Well, Oscar's getting real brave. He's just sticking his head right in there. He's not really worried about one jab. He'll take that. You see, what he wants to do is he wants to have a punch miss from Carl Griffith and counter.
When Rafael fights Oscar, I'm quite sure one thing you just mentioned it about the way he sticks his head forward. Not many fighters that are successful lean their head forward.
Well, you do when you seem to have a guy's number, because at that point they're real hesitant about even doing anything to you. So, and you feel that their power isn't good enough to hurt you, so you'll stick it in just to bait them to throw the punch and do something like that. So, yeah. So De La Hoya is really, in a sense, baiting Carl Griffith.
Minute gone by here in round number 2. De La Hoya scoring a knockdown back in the first round, and only the bell saved Griffith, we believe, in that moment. Right hand there from Oscar. He has a couple of other fights lined up before he gets to your guy, huh?
Yes, Oscar. Ooh, see, there's that counter left hook when he steps back is dangerous. You better believe I'm going to talk to Rafael about that. But De La Hoya fights December 10th on CBS, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got a real busy schedule, probably one more in between them. As well as we do. We have a fight December 8th with Rafael Reles, one on January 28th right here at the MGM, and then Cinco de Mayo.
That should be some showdown.
Rafael's IBF lightweight championship belt at stake, and Oscar's WBO lightweight championship.
It's actually a battle of LA and Las Vegas.
And the world by the time you get around to it. But here we got De La Hoya. Here we got De La Hoya, you know, pressing the attack, but I'm surprised he's really not trying to pour the pressure on more than he is right now, because he had Carl Griffith so hurt at the end of that round. I would have sent my guy out there, not to get careless, but to really put the pressure on, let your hands go, and you'd probably be able to take this guy out.
Very patient is De La Hoya here in round 2, inside of a minute left. The first time he tries to go to the body. Back up top with that left hand has been the pet punch.
De La Hoya really does not depend on that right hand, that straight right hand.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
He's baiting him.
He did a good job of faking it. But when you don't have much to offer behind it, it's not a good boy, is it?
Well, no, it isn't. But right now, De La Hoya is really making some terrifically hard shots. Carl Griffith's got that right hand up next to his chin a lot better because he knows the dangerous punch is that left hook from De La Hoya.
You can almost tell by that right hand there. Right, Joe. Most of his punch comes from the left side.
Exactly. De La Hoya is not a good straight right-handed puncher. He'll loop it, he'll touch you with it just to set up those 3 or 4 left hooks, but they come so often and so hard that he
makes you wonder why.
Carl Griffith and one good fake.
It didn't work either. Round number 3 underway. This one's scheduled for 12 rounds. De La Hoya's been all the man so far in this one. Scoring a knockdown late in round number 1, dominating the second round, and here in the third looking to keep the script in order. You can tell the confidence of De La Hoya now, just taking his time and finding the moments and picking his spots, as Griffith now circling to his left, which is really what he wants to do. That keeps him away from the power zone, that left hand of Oscar De La Hoya. Lunging shots there from Griffith, very ineffective. De La Hoya has the ability to open up. Oh, right there!
With the left hand, he faked the right hand. De La Hoya did it. Right back to that snap block uppercut. That's one of his beautiful little tricks. He barely even throws out that right hand. Either touches you or feints it and goes to his power.
Nice decoy to get his man to open up, and Mitch Halpern with a quick stoppage perhaps. I think Griffith could have gone further, but it was a mistake.
It was very abrupt. I'll tell you what, Carl Griffith just put his hands to the side and looked like, yeah, I agree with you. Didn't seem like Carl Griffith wanted to go on with this. He had been dropped a couple times. And I'll tell you what, give Oscar De La Hoya all the credit in the world. This kid is for real, and I got my hands full coming up in May 5th. But all that aside, Oscar De La Hoya is a tremendous puncher and extremely strong for his 135-pound division. Those are all legitimate knockouts. Here we go. Fake right hand, you saw it, didn't even land, and then boom, left uppercut. I see him work that up in Big Bear all the time. Here we go again, another view, right hand, boom. And he just stuck, left hand straight up the middle, threaded the needle there. We may have one more look at it here. There it is. And you see here, what happened was Carl Griffith was actually trying to throw a counter left hook off that missed right hand. But De La Hoya was so quick before Griffith even got his counter off, he had landed 2 punches, one miss and then the one that connected. And here's where Mitch Halpern's going to step in and just wave it off. Maybe a little bit premature, but Griffith was going nowhere. He wasn't going to do anything. He wasn't.
And that punch, the uppercut,
Ladies and gentlemen, here the MGM Grand referee, Mitch Halpern, calls a halt to this bout. The winner, at 1 minute and 2 seconds of the third round, by TKO victory, still undefeated, still the WBO lightweight champion of the world, the Golden Boy, Oscar de la Hoya.